times.
Hey guys, welcome back
We
to the
thought us
channel.
broken.
Today we are back
Now,
with
we will show them that we endure.
She has been anointed by the
part
goddess.
12, I think. Actually, I'd have to check. Part. Here is my. Here it is. I've got it. We are up to.
Have you seen the anointed in action? I pity
Part
any machine that stands
15.
against her.
This is what it says. Part. Are you serious? It's part 15? Can't be part 15. But yeah, we're back on the game of Horizon Zero Dawn. And there was a little bit of annoyance with the last couple episodes. So, in one of them, I actually had to cut the video because I had to go. And the reason why this is such a problem is because in doing so, I don't think my
call out
videos,
for justice.
I actually have to edit them together, which I use Share Factory, which is built into the PlayStation, and I use it to edit, and it's a bit of it's annoying because
Stocking up.
when it renders you have to stay on it while it renders, which means there's like 40 minutes of video to render, which is a lot. So I have to do that soon, and oh my god, Mother's heart is destroyed, and I am currently running low on so much wood it's not even funny. See,
The snow's got a bite out here.
it's been so long since I've played this game that I don't loot anymore. And because I don't do that, I waste a lot of my shards building arrows and stuff. But we have a trader, and hopefully they're selling wood. Yeah, they are. Alright, my inventory's full. And I might... Okay, Thunderjaw Heart. I can't do anything with that. I got 2 Sawtooth Hearts. Crystal Braiding. Let's sell all 3. All 3 of these as well. I haven't... And yeah. All the others are like resources, and it's actually good because I've actually got a lot of them now. Corrupt blaze, rich meat. And now we can go back. And now my inventory is full, and I have sticks again. And I also have quite a lot of shards. I remember at one point I had about 3,000 or 5,000.
It's your sister, Olara!
What? Right, so the quest today is taking us better climb, because this is where Gaia is. No, not Gaia. What's up here again? I don't remember. Uh-oh. Yeah, so we are gonna quick teleport to this campfire, and I'm gonna go find where I put my phone. Right here. So I recorded 4 videos yesterday, and 2 of them went up. Gaia got cut short, and the Sun Ring has yet to be uploaded. And in all honesty, wait, the Sun Ring got cut? No. So the last one I did got cut short. I'm not sure which one that was, because what happened was there was a massive cutscene at the end, and it was the same time a couple of people came into my room, and yeah, I had to kind of mute my mic, so that's why the end was a bit so I apologize for that. And we are here. Alright. I'm actually thinking that I might do a live stream today as 2, but the only problem is I actually have to catch up with content before I can do that. And I'm not sure what's happened, but I've done something that has visuals. There's another focus effect. But yeah, so here we are. It's not showing me the path that I need to take. Quest, waypoint, pathfinding. HUD always on. And this is really annoying because, yes, I have it on, but it's not showing me a path. There needs to be something that I'm actually turning all of this back on. If you know what I mean, it's not showing me the pop-up. Oh man, it's right through the water. No, that could have been nasty.
What was that?
Spotted something!
Alright, I'm just gonna have to remember how to get up there, which is actually really annoying. Oh, maybe it's because I don't... That's alright, I guess. And what I found out is that Okay, up here is where the game gets intense. This is why I have a campfire here. Oh man, you should try that too. Oh, lol. Yeah, but this is where it gets very intense. That's why it gives you that campfire at the bottom.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Oh, I don't think I've ever gone slow motion. Or probably have, I'm just so stupid.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
You can see them there. So what I need for this is I actually need a trickcaster. So I did it the first time. I'm hoping both of them are on that side. Yep, right there.
Calm, calm.
Are you serious?
Deal with them quickly.
I can't see it. for watching. This was actually a lot easier the first time around, and the second time around, because I knew what I was doing. The first time around, I went, whoa, what's that? And I didn't even know what a stalker was, because I haven't done any side forces. So yeah, I might jump on into a live stream once these videos shot. And they won't catch it because I'm like 4 videos a kid. And this is what ammo's against, because I couldn't even climb up the edge. It's really hard.
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Miss aiming, because why not? And
That's got their attention. I can get out of this.
And I have to reset my HUD. Yeah, so we're going to GAIA Prime. It's,
I can't spare the wait.
For all the love within you. I actually like the noisy channel as well, because it will tell you if it's in C and which one is in C. Now, this should be enough handheld for you. That's good enough. I love the daylight cycle of the fan. See, I think I never stopped talking about how much I love this game. Like, that's a really good. It's like a game like Minecraft. Like, you know, you're really sick of it.
Spotted. Guessing I'm almost there.
Correct.
And we need this.
Gotcha!
hardest things to take down in the game most of the time. Let's actually make some room for this. We don't need this one.
No space.
Alright, let's keep going. I think this is the last one we have to do before we get to Gaia. Why am I gonna wake up in here?
At least the chill's gonna keep me alert.
Okay. Here we go.
Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down. Damn it.
I love it. If I look down with the camera, damn it.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
Fair enough.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Mind your footing.
Wow. Whoa, I nearly fell off the roof. Now, if you have seen part 9, then I hope I'm going to but right here, and then something here. Not something. And a power
Good.
cell.
Another power cell. If I find more, I should be able to get to that ancient armor I found.
Keep destroying my armor. Well, I have to jump off.
Guess that's my way across. I don't think, Aloy. Just do it.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
I'm so glad that I actually haven't on what you need. I will just jump in and
Glad that's over.
that's where this time.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Right, so it takes you the wrong way.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it? Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
So when you actually go through this game, you'll probably find some more mystic. I was sort of just going through things the way I would have just added to the game. And it's because I'm not really exploring.
Elizabeth's room.
You can explain to
I
us
know
more.
it.
It's
She
more.
didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Rodson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we sent someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life, enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound, I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
I love the story of this game. Right, we go to the map. I think I would die.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Iron. Whoa. Thank God. This should be the final door, hopefully.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
They killed themselves or something?
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, and
What an asshole.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Wow. And we finally reached the last
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
nothing really cool. And this, you should be able to some speed. So what's the speed here? I already got it. Along with the master override, so...
Is that good?
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
I don't even know how long I've been recording this one for. Well, hopefully it's not close to like an hour.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been fooled.